In our real-life development, we will usually new the promise constructor inside a function and then return it. The function enables us to control when and where to create the promise object. We can also control what kinds of promise object we got using the function argument. If we set the argument value to true, we will get a fulfilled promise. If we set the argument to false, we will get a rejected promise. To help keep our codes as concise as possible, the promise offers us two shortcuts: the resolve and reject method. These two methods are owned by the promise constructor. Using these two methods, we can directly create a fulfilled or rejected promise. We don't have to new and return the promise constructor anymore. If the argument value is true, we return promise.resolve. Otherwise, we return promise.reject. Now, let's test the program. We can see the result is the same as before. Let's switch true into false. We can see the catch method has been triggered. The resolve and reject methods are particularly convenient when we need to chain the then or catch method. For example, in the first then method, we return a fulfilled promise so that we can chain another then method. We can create this fulfilled promise object using the resolve method. We do not need to new the promise constructor and call the resolve function. Now we have three outputs. The first one comes from the first then method. The second one comes from the second then method. The second then method is triggered by the returned fulfilled promise from the first then method. This is the program we used in our previous lessons. We create an AJAX program using promise. Can we replace the promise constructor using the resolve and reject method? I'll give you the answer directly. No, we cannot. Do you know why?